Let's check in with our Chloe Carlson. Chloe, spring break. I mean, they're talking about spring break right now, but I feel like we're in summer.
Yeah, we are in like peak summer is what it feels like, right? Because it's not feeling like winter, that is for sure. We're gonna see temperatures this week 30 degrees above average, if you can believe that. So yeah, just get the tank tops out, okay, and the flip-flops. No need for a jacket this week. Next 4 hours for those of you in Fullerton, if you want to head down Harbor Boulevard, get your morning coffee there, morning breakfast. Here's your morning forecast. I give this to you because this is the time to get outside because it's going to be hot this afternoon. 56 degrees at the 7 o'clock hour. We'll stay in the 50s through 9 o'clock, 60s by 10 a.m. Temperatures across Southern California at this hour. Santa Clarita, a little bit of a chilly start for you, 49 degrees, 51 for those of you in Lancaster. As we look to the IE, 53 degrees in San Bernardino at just below freezing up in Big Bear. So just take a trip up to the mountains if you're getting too hot. Chilly up there this morning. Our highs today slightly warmer than yesterday, but nothing like we're going to see this week. So we can enjoy more of those 70s along the coastline today. 68 there at Laguna. 90s in the forecast today, though, for places like Hemet, Riverside. You'll notice at 93 degrees Palm Springs. I lived there for 4 years. I can say this. Yeah, no surprise there. You're going to be 96 degrees today. You will have triple digits in your forecast. 86 for Pasadena, 86 also in downtown Los Angeles, and like I said, 70s along the coastline. Now you might be wondering, okay, who is the culprit behind these hot conditions? Well, I will show you. It is this guy right here. Now this is where that ridge of high pressure is right now. Again, it is still off the coast. Again, kind of inching its way closer to Southern California as we get into this week. You can see again that wind direction. We'll get that offshore flow getting into this week. So I want to quickly walk you through what we're going to see as we get into this week. Let me bring this up here. This ridge of high pressure that we are going to be seeing. So like I said, there's it right now, right? Just still off the coast. As we get into this week, it's going to start to inch its way closer. Now, we expect temperatures to peak as we get into our Tuesday and Wednesday. Why? Well, that's where the ridge of high pressure is, right over Southern California. So we'll get that offshore flow and that warm air ushering into Southern California. Temperatures start to weaken slightly as we get into the second half of our work week, but that ridge of high pressure still sticking around even as we get into our weekend. So keep that in mind as we get into this week. Really hot conditions on the way. Let's break down again what we can expect getting into the forecast this week. So I want to quickly show you this here. Let me bring this back as far as the next weather alert. Yes, we have a next weather alert starting on Tuesday through Friday because of those temperatures well above average for this time of year. Like I mentioned earlier, 30 degrees above what we normally see this time of year. Here's your next 7 days for the LA OC metro area. Still in the 80s today. Enjoy it. Okay, we'll be 90s tomorrow. Next weather alert Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with those temperatures in the high 90s. For those of you in the valleys, we are looking at 93 today, flirting with those triple digits Tuesday and Wednesday. Forecasting triple digits, 100 degrees by Thursday. And then for those of you in the IE, warning you now, a lot of warm days for you on the way. 93 today. We're 100 degrees Tuesday for St. Patrick's Day. Looking to be temperatures peaking for you Thursday and Friday at 105. Your weekend is also starting in the triple digits. So very warm days on the way. We'll talk more about your forecast for today coming up. For now, Rachel, I'll send it back to you.
All right.